We're going to go to Faten Elwan, who is, as I just mentioned, joining us on the line. She's in Marseille, France, and she's a Palestinian affairs analyst. Faten, appreciate you coming on. And of course, we've spoken previously when you were in your occupation as a journalist. You know full well, you were based in the occupied West Bank, you know full well the dangers of working as a journalist amid hostility coming from the Israeli military. And more journalists have been killed today. And I mean, there was a point, and it was passed a long, long way back, where you could make excuses for the deaths of the journalists. And everyone seems to agree now that this is deliberate.
Well, now Israel doesn't even make excuses. They just killed and go on. We're talking about 4 journalists that were killed, not in the first strike, in which they targeted a hospital. Then they targeted again a medical team working on evacuating the injuries, and then they bombed again in front of the hospital, the medical team, and a team of journalists that was working over there. We're talking about 4 journalists, and as Mariam Abu Da'a said in her last story just half an hour ago before this massacre happened, that we are nothing but names passing by just like a cloud on a very hot summer day. And that's just a metaphor to say that we are being killed in cold blood.
Faten, I mean, we just heard it there from our correspondent. People are living on hope, and certainly a lot of people aren't even living on food, which is why we've seen a rising number of people who literally are starving to death. Just when it seems that things can't get worse, there is the threat of an occupation, and they would get worse. Can it be averted, do you think, from your experience?
I think this is just the cherry on the top of how bad the situation is going to be. The Israeli government made it clear, and they even paid a big amount of millions of dollars to those foreign influencers that are well known to be part of the right-wing government and those supporting them in the U.S. to come and lie from Gaza about every single report coming out from there saying, no, there's enough food, there's enough everything. And, everything that comes from the Palestinian side is nothing but a lie. What's going in Gaza and the West Bank is nothing but a clear declaration of an ethnic cleansing, genocidal action by an Israeli government that is not shy anymore of putting it out there. They're there to kill, to occupy, and to vanish the Palestinian. They made it clear. I cannot understand what more does the international community or the world need if a government is putting it on the table that we're going to kill any hope of a Palestinian independent state. We're going to go into Gaza and turn it into an industrial area, or the dream of Trump over there that now is moving also to Lebanon. They made it clear what they want is a great Israel to be established. And in order to do that, they need to take over Gaza. They need to take over the West Bank. There is a carte blanche given to the Israeli government with all the criminal action taken on the ground with no consequences. They know that no one is going to hold them accountable. They know that they are secured by the United States. They are secured by the international power of the world, and they're committing their crime live on air. We've been seeing this war going on live on air, the genocide growing live on air, and now we see them killing 4 journalists, a medical team inside of a hospital on air as well, but they know that no one is going to hold them accountable. So we have this saying, the strong have it all, and he was not shy to do it on air as well.
Okay, thank you, Faten Elwan, Palestinian affairs analyst. Faten Elwan, my guest. Thank you.